Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Yeggin. I'm here at my now covered grinder, although I have to tell you, it's been a real fiasco since we last saw you. It's a mess, and I'll show you why. It's raining, and that seems perfect. I've had to change almost everything about the grinder. The carts were going off the rails. I added guides to try to keep the carts on the rails. It sort of works. I'm just losing carts every now and then. I think maybe Endermen are taking them. I honestly don't know. Lightning, that's cool. But no, there's some other problems in here. Let's go take a look at these problems. Okay, first thing that I did not know. I should not have made my floor on the inside out of dirt. Because when the cart goes around, I showed you, when the cart goes through, it dumps water. And I had built my floor just perfectly so that the water flowed over every block. Well, it flowed perfectly over every block made out of dirt, and Endermen started moving the dirt. And so on all of my spawning pads, Endermen moved the dirt, and then the water wasn't washing the mobs into the streams in the middle anymore. So that got screwed up. And then, even worse, something even more terrible than that happened. I had a creeper explode in the wash tube. Well, here, I'll just show you. You can now see that I have obsidian there, and I have it blocked off, and I'll show you why in a moment. A creeper exploded in there because he was shot by a skeleton while I was trying to kill spiders. So he blew up, blew that whole thing to pieces. I had to rebuild it with obsidian, and then I realized that I just needed to get rid of the spiders altogether. They were too much of a problem, so I went and I made the space 2 deep and 3 wide. So now, all the spiders and everything, all the mobs drop. And I had to go get a bunch of iron so I could make some more hoppers so they could hopper right into there. And I think you see what has happened. Pretty much on my first outing, creeper fell down the hole and blew me to pieces down here. I did not die in this, luckily, but my whole area has just been trashed. So I have to fix it. I am going to obsidian fix this as well. So give me a second. I'll get this back in shape. We'll come back. I'll throw some obsidian in. We'll try to get this thing working again. Alright, so just give me a minute to get that done. Okay, that looks better. I just realized, though, that I did not bring enough hoppers. I didn't bring any, actually, that will feed into this, into my, I've got a lot of good stuff in here, so this is going well, but I did not bring any hoppers to fix this up, so I'm going to fix it partially. You'll understand what I'm doing, and then I'm going to leave and take you to the point of today's episode, because this is just me explaining that I made so many mistakes on this grinder. I should have done all this ahead of time. So I'm going to fill in with obsidian here. And now, if these, see, I should have done that there, left that one out. If these creepers want to explode, because skeletons are going to shoot them when they see me, if they want to do that, then hopefully the explosion will be contained within this obsidian chamber, and nothing will happen. Like, it will just, I hope it won't be strong enough to really do that much damage. And I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to work, but I'm going to go with it. And so I'm not even going to finish it right now, but you'll see. They're going to drop down in here. I'm going to come over, slash them with my sword, do whatever I do. If a skeleton wants to shoot them and blow up, I'll lose my hoppers probably, but I'll just have to get in and replace them. But I won't lose this. I won't have this huge cratered glass problem. And maybe I can just be a little bit smarter about how I'm going to kill these things. But sometimes I think when a creeper's going to explode, it's going to explode, and it just happens. So anyway, we'll get back to this. This isn't what this episode is about. But maybe it'll be helpful. If you are going to get in and do this on your own, this might be helpful to show you, how not to make the stupid mistakes that I'm making. And really, I mean, if that's helpful, then cool. Then this is actually worth it. This series is worth something. So, yeah, this nice killing floor will be here. It will be here when I come back. Okay, I'm going to move on to the important stuff. So I will see you in a minute once we get up top. Hey, okay, I'm back here at home base. And here's what we're going to do. We are going to the nether. But we're going to get a couple things ready first before we can go to the nether. Okay, friends. Here's the deal. I need some armor. I need some armor for the nether. There's fire. I'm going to be hopefully fighting some blazes. And I could catch on fire and I don't want to die. And I've got some pretty crappy armor right now. I've got an iron helmet from a skeleton. That's it. That's not doing too much for me. So why don't I get a couple of books with some fire protection, some good fire protection. Yeah, and what else? What else do I need in here? I thought there was something. I got a bunch of good stuff while I was out, but I still don't have everything I need. I think we're just going to do this for now. Get the fire protection going. And yeah, I've got to make myself a couple pieces of diamond armor. You know what? I'm going to go... That's the wrong thing. I'm going to go with boots. Diamond boots, because I can put some fire protection on those. And I think... I mean, I don't want to use a lot of diamonds because they're so hard to come by, but I think I should get myself some diamond leggings and give those things some fire protection. Advancement made. Cover me with diamonds. That's weird. I'm not totally into that, but... Alright, let's do this. Nice. This is how we get strong. Okay. You know what? I got something else that was pretty cool. Thorns 3. Let's put some thorns on those diamond leggings. Let's make myself a little bit more damage. Oh, 13. Enchantment cost 13. Oh, why not? Let's do it. Okay. I got 6 left, but I'll get a little bit. I can always go back to the grinder eventually when it's rebuilt, but alright. So let's get myself... Okay, I'm armored up. And then, you know what? I'm going to give myself a chest piece of... I'm not going to do diamond yet, but I am going to give myself an iron chest piece. Just to give myself that little extra. I'm not even going to enchant it. I'm not going to waste an enchant book on it, but I can get myself a little power. Alright. Now, I look kind of goofy. I look like a little Rainbow Coalition dude here, but because of the colors. I'm not making any kind of comment there. Come on. But, yeah. Put this away. I don't need Minecraft with a hopper while I'm down there. Do I have everything I need here? I'm going to leave some obsidian. I'll take some obsidian. Alright. Okay. It's time to go do a couple things. Oh, I wanted to show you something. Bed, which I made, and gravel, which I found. So, I'm going to take about half the gravel. Alright. Here's the deal. I'm going to go ahead and set my sleeping quarters down there in my lit dirt so I just have a home base made. Now, if I die, I'll respawn near here. I got to run over to it a little bit, but I just want to set a precedent of having a bed. I want to take a bed with me also. So if I end up traveling a long ways, by the way, how are you possibly going to... Oh, look at that. You can turn string into wool and you can make a bed. So this is something that the Glassland, even though I don't have sheep, the Glassland can't hurt me. So I will make myself a bed. I'll have one for travel and one to stay home. And then if I get someplace where I'm afraid I could die, but I want to be able to get right back to my stuff quickly, I'll be able to have that bed with me and I'll be able to, you know, sleep on it at night and go that way. All right, so... let's do this. This part's boring. I apologize. Okay, here I am. I'm going to place the bed. I'm going to place one of the beds. I can't sleep in it because it's not nighttime, but eventually I'll come back and do that. Get my obsidian. Now, I mined the obsidian out of one of these lava pools. I poured water. It's actually very easy to get obsidian in this game, in Glass World, once you have your once you have a diamond pick, and I do. So that was no problem. I've pre-made this chamber. This is going to be my chamber for my portal. You see, I have it all set up, so I use the minimum number of obsidian blocks. Okay, so all we need to do is light this, and I can get in there. And that is a bit of an issue. That's why I grabbed the gravel. Once you have gravel, you can find yourself a flint. Get my shovel, because I'll do this right. Let's dig myself some gravel until I get some flint. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. So, this is going to seem like a lot of going about it slow. But eventually, one of these... There, it happened. One of these pieces is going to break into a piece of flint. And once you have a piece of flint, you can make your flint and steel. Oh, look at that. 2. Now, gravel's hard to come by. I'm telling you the truth. Gravel is hard to come by. You need to go to a bunch of these areas and find gravel. And it has a different texture than the other stuff. It kind of looks like andesite from a distance. But you'll know it when you see it. Get whatever gravel you can because it's not easy to find. So once you have the gravel, then you can make flint and steel. So let's do that. All right. I now have the power to get to where I need to go. So, you know what? Let's not wait around. Let's go in there, but after we sleep in the bed. Okay. Didn't sleep through the night, but I am in that bed now. That's where I'll respawn if I die. Let's go to the Nether. Oh, everything's slowed down. Okay, it's just getting used to itself. So here we are in the Nether. We are, well, we're down near the bottom, down near bedrock. So the goal now is going to be to find a fortress. So hopefully we'll be close to a fortress. And we're also going to mine ourselves some nether quartz. Because we get a little XP, and I'm going to need that nether quartz. I can build quartz stuff up top, back in the real world. But also, I can make some devices, which might help me make even better mob grinders at some point. So here's what I'm planning to do, friends. I am going to not take you on this full search. I assume if you play Minecraft, you've been to the Nether before. You know I'm going to run into a whole bunch of zombie pigmen that if I'm smart, I'm not going to make angry. I'm going to maybe have to... Okay, that goes down also. I'm going to have to maybe try to keep myself from getting blasted by a ghast. And if I find a fortress, I'm going to need to look out for wither skeletons because they will mess you up. But it looks like I need to go up from here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just take my own journey. And once I find something interesting, I will pop you back in here and let you follow along with what's going on. Hey friends, what's up? I'm back. Look at this. I'm standing in the middle of the Nether. I've made this walkway, and I've come a few hundred blocks since the last time you saw me, a few seconds ago. And I was looking for and found this Nether fortress. So, I haven't tried to make my way up in there yet, but, you know, once you've found the columns, you pretty much have found them. Pilings, columns, whatever they are. So, let's head over there, head up into this Nether fortress, and see if I can find myself the blazes that I need so badly to do the things that need to be done to make this game work. Now, I expect this will be a little bit of a hassle climbing up here. So once again, I'm going to come back when I have something more to show you, when I have some success here. You don't have to make this entire climb with me. So see you in a moment, hopefully with some success. Did you hear that? I heard the sound of a blaze. I think I'm close. But I do not want to get blazed here when I don't have a good place to fight them. I need to get up to the walkway. And it looks like the walkways, I don't know how good they're going to be here, but I hope the blazes don't find me before I find my way up to the top of this thing. Anyway, it's a good sign, though. It's a good sign if I get lucky. Back in a moment when there's more excitement. Alright. I've made it. I heard a blaze. I don't see one. But here we are. This is my walkway down. I'll have to let myself know this when I come back. And then I'll know my way out. Alright. Let's give myself a walkway here. See what I can do. Well, okay. I am now in the spot where I might be able to find myself a blaze. And it looks like I'm going to have to take a pass. Oh, there they are. I don't know if you can hear in the background, I got a dog barking. That means I've got people coming in here. We don't want to hear dog barking in this video. That we already see a dead blaze. We know my prize is there. Oh! 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 No blaze rods! Alright, I feel cheated. I don't know if you all feel cheated, but I sure do. I don't know what these things are thinking, dying without leaving. It's a good thing I went for all that fire protection. Alright, I feel like I need to end this episode quickly. What with the family situation going down here. And yet I have not been able to get a blaze rod. 4 blazes, no rods. This seems wrong to me, but let's continue. I feel like I must be successful if I continue. These things have never been so hard to kill. Alright. That's right. Head on. Where are you? The success! The success! Okay. Alright, so it's not pretty, but you see I got 2 blaze rods. For the time being, I'm out. Blaze rods. Next episode, I get out of this place, and we go looking for a stronghold. And once we have the stronghold, we have books, and we can get to the end. And more. See you next time.